Hey y'all, welcome back to Jay's Jeep and Classic Car Channel, the channel that provides video resources for your classic rebuild, your Jeep rebuild, or your everyday driver. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button and the like button down below. It really does help out the channel. So today we're going to be cleaning the cylinder head. We've already pulled it off and now we're just going to clean it up, see what it looks like underneath. So let's get going. Okay, just a few things before we get started. I'm going to be using a nylox pad on a 90-degree fender. As you can see, this is my cylinder head, a lot of carbon buildup. We just kind of want to knock that off and get a good polished surface on it. I will be wearing gloves, earplugs, and also dust masks. You just don't want to be breathing this stuff in if possible, even though we're in a outdoor area. I just want to take care of my lungs and not have all that stuff go in them. Alright, so this is what I'm using, just a medium, cheap hardware store. This is what they look like. They screw on, and they weren't very expensive. So let's get back at the other thing it's also doing is taking off any gasket material that may have been on there as well. Now, one thing about these tools is some of them eat up a lot of air. This one eats up 3 CFM at 90 psi. Now I have turned my compressor down to 60 psi, which means it will give it more CFM, or it will last longer. And so this is kind of keeping up pretty good. Occasionally I will take a break just to let it catch up and rest for a minute. And the same with this. Sometimes I'll let up just to let the compressor kind of catch up a little bit and not just run continually. Other thing is as I polish, I'm going to do it very lightly. I'm not going to bear down real hard. I'm just going to kind of let the pad do the work and just move it around real light and not try to bear down too much. I don't want to take material away. This shouldn't do that too badly, but it could happen if you really bear down, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to create any divots or uneven surfaces. So I'm just really taking it lightly, just kind of polishing really as I go, and not knocking that stuff off. Okay, change of tool. This is a brass brush. These are all brass brushes, and we're just going to use that to kind of get in some of these nooks and crannies. Also doing it on a drill. We're not supposed to spin these as fast as what I was spinning other ones. So alright, so I'm just kind of taking a pick here, seeing if I have any more buildup, and trying to get after that buildup. Next step I want to do, spray carb cleaner down in here and take a toothbrush to it and get the rest of the buildup out of there. I'm not real bearing down on this. This is a steel, so I'm trying not to scratch up anything in here. Spot. So we got some carb cleaner here. We're gonna kind of see if we can't get any of that loose stuff. Sorry, this. Alright, that can's dead. go with this one.
So we switched to a brass brush. This stuff evaporates so quickly that you kind of gotta knock it out while you can.
And we got all those carbon deposits out of there, which is good. Yeah, I don't really see any of the carbon deposits anymore. So anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all take care. It's time for supper.